Okay, now this is my second video. I just want to show you my setup that I have here. One of the things you can do if you want to sear a good steak is you can get something that has a high temperature. This particular one here, this is the Auto Wild. It does really well. Like you can put 2 steaks in there. You notice it's been well used. You get a little smoke stain there, but still good condition. Still works well. And then of course we got my setup as far as the griddle goes. It's a Krager griddle, and I really love it because it gets pretty hot for putting. You can put as much as 12 steaks on there, so it's pretty nice. And I think I mentioned it before in my earlier video that these here have a light that goes on. Each one of them indicates whether or not the particular flame is on. And then, of course, when you have this light here come on, then it indicates how much is in your tank. So it's a really nice setup. I just wanted to show that to you. I do have the Kirkland barbecuer, which is really nice, but I had to switch to the griddle for steaks, especially fatty steaks. The reason fatty steaks are has a hard time as far as with this one right here is because they catch fire. You get a lot of fires, and then you got a burnt steak. Okay, first of all, what I'd like to show is I get these steaks from Costco, and they're big. Some people may think they're expensive, but when you talk about how much it costs for each individual steak that you buy, it's a lot cheaper than that. It's less per pound, so this is why I use this. Wanted to show you the package. So it's pretty good size. So there it is, and I'll go ahead and show you how I prepare that. So when you start out, the one on the end is going to be a little bit not quite uniform because it's on the end, and they're not cut real straight when I cut these out. So what I do is I just put them on the plate, and I go about maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches per steak. Usually works out. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I'll be taking these, I'll be vacuum packing most of them and then freezing them, which is how I do this, and I don't have to go shopping for quite a while, because this will last me a month, maybe 2 months. I do eat other things. I eat eggs, hamburger patties. I buy those. Usually I buy them at Costco. It's the 100% grass-fed patties. You see that piece right there? That is, to me, a beautiful looking piece of steak there. So again, I don't buy all the junk that the stores have as far as highly processed food. Try to stay as natural as possible. And now it seems easier to do that because the pyramid is upside down. The food pyramid just changed, as everybody probably knows by now. And that helps. It makes it more normal because it does talk about protein as a one of the main requirements. And so, even saturated fat has been, made to look like it's going to cause heart problems. But as long as you're not eating the junk food, you're going to be healthier than you would be if you go low fat, like used to be the popular idea that people shouldn't eat all that fat. But natural, good fats that you find in steaks and other sources, as long as it's real food, that's the main thing. The bags right in there, they're not cut and sized yet. You can size them whatever size you want to do it. Just cut them like that, and then first thing you got to do is seal off the bag, of course. And so you hit seal, and then that'll little light kind of blinks on and off, and then when it's finished sealing, the light will turn off. And then you put the steaks in the bag, and seal it up. All right, so there you go. That's my whole process right there. These here will go in the freezer. And then I have the refrigerator right here. Let me turn this camera around so you can see. Actually, right there. And as you see here, there's some more in there. Those I'm going to actually cook today. I don't normally seal those up, but I was doing it, you know, for the video, so I did it today. But yeah, usually only the steaks that are going to go in the freezer will be sealed. So if you're going to go this route, you might purchase a knife that's big enough to cut through those steaks. This is 12.5 inch, and it's by Victorinox. So that's a pretty good size, and really it just goes through there like butter.